Welcome to International Student Series. In this series, we gathered 5 international students with different culture and background to share their experience. In this episode, we'll discuss about work-life balance.
Besides being a full-time student, I'm also working as a barista at one local coffee shop in Vancouver, in which I really enjoy. At the same time, I'm also having 2 positions on campus, which is kind of like a lot to some people. So currently, I am a student ambassador and also a student receptionist, and I really love helping like student and professor on campus navigating through their way every day.
So right now, I am a retail manager on a store that it's actually from United States, but they happen to have a branch right here in Canada. So I am in charge of the regional sales. It's a lot of pressure, but it's at the same time like very exciting.
I have 2 jobs, one is on campus and one is off campus. So the off campus one is now currently I work for the gelato shop, and the job in campus now I work like student worker for admission department and reception.
I'm working part-time in Walmart as an overnight associate, and when I started with it, because I being a dentist in India, so when I started working in Walmart I didn't like it in the start, but ultimately it's a temporary thing. I should rather enjoy it, and I started enjoying it. I'm loving it right now.
We can earn a little bit of extra money for real life expenses. It also helps us keep busy, but at the same time it doesn't take over with like school activities and homework.
I go there, I have fun, I do my work and come back, and I get to earn a decent amount to carry on my expenses.
Enjoy doing so much because every day is different. Like you got to meet new people, talk to new people, and learn new techniques.
I think it's all about time management.
Usually I try to plan ahead everything because I want to make sure that I can finish on the assignment before the deadline, as well as I can have more time for myself to take a rest.
Like I have divided my time according to my studies, my work and my social life.
I have the hours that I use for work. Once I'm outside of work, I don't answer any emails or phone calls or anything like that. I have my classes. Between classes, if I have some free times or free periods, that's where I would take out my computer, start working on some homeworks.
I have gap hours between which you can make homework or whatever, so I try to get all that finished just during the day, and then at night I sort of try to hang out with people. I try to do stuff like going to the gym as well, but also buying groceries to get that done. And then in the weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll really try to have fun and go out, see friends.
Make a list for myself, and I would have less than 7 items on the list, because when you try to think what are important, what are things that I have to do during the week, you kind of come up with actually the most important 7 things for 1 week. If we are using math, we have 365 days a year. So if you just complete 1 thing a day, like the most important one in your life, you complete 365 things a year, and that's kind of a lot.
I know what kind of person I myself am, and I know I work best actually in the evenings. If I have like written assignments and stuff, I usually would do that in the evening, because then I notice my focus would be the highest, and during the day I want to enjoy the sunlight and just hang out with friends.
Know yourself, like what should I do to actually cope up with all of the stress and the schedule.
Friends always make fun of me because I do tend to have a lot of activities.
Canadian job market is very competitive, but it doesn't mean that there's no opportunity. There are always opportunity lying around everywhere.
You need to like do your homework before coming here and realize that obviously whatever you have learned in your country may or may not apply here in Canada. For example, the resume needs to, like, it will look completely different here in Canada rather than the one that I would have back at home.
Try doing a lot of research on the field that you want to get a job in. Like, for example, like I'm currently like a 3rd year IT student, so I have been doing a lot of research about what kind of job can I get in IT field?
Do a lot of volunteer activities, learn new skill and do networking.
Build up connections, but you'll also do that through school.
So the school offers you some workshops where they guide you about like how does it look like what to do on an interview, how to feel more confident about public speaking. So if you have the opportunity to join those activities, do it because they are very helpful.
For them to looking for a job later.
Yes, there's other people that maybe they are more fluent in the language. I know that sometimes that's what holds people back, but everybody has something different to offer. And you don't know, maybe they're not looking for the person who speaks the best English, but they're looking for the one who's more outgoing and smiling and confident and cheerful. And maybe that's you, so go for it. Don't apply to all of the jobs that you find interesting because you never know which one is going to call back.
Can you tell us how you find your jobs?
So usually I will share the job on the website, for example, like Indeed or LinkedIn. Moreover, I think I can find a job based on my networking as well.
You can go to, I don't know, LinkedIn or Indeed or any other like searching job website and just go around like what kind of job are there and what kind of skills they need.
The best things about FDU is like the number of students are less. There is more of interaction between the professors and the students.